Hello friends, welcome on in to the final LEGO 2K Drive Brickin' build-off between myself, Brick and Nick, and the legendary Uncle Demi.
Hey, how's it going, Nick? How you doing, man?
Doing well. Very excited to get into our final build challenge.
Exactly. Now, before we get into it, though, shout out to 2K for sponsoring this actual video. Again, we're so grateful for their opportunity to work with 2K.
Heck yeah. So for today's challenge, we're actually gonna mix it up, and instead of letting you at home decide what we're gonna building, we're gonna let Uncle Demi decide, kind of put the ball in his court to pick what our challenge will be. So, Uncle Demi, what's our challenge gonna be today?
Hey, I think he was already giving a little hint when you said ball in the court, but I like that. But what I'm thinking is, come on, it makes sense, right? Let's go ahead and do a basketball court, okay?
Okay.
Let's really challenge ourselves with this one. I think it's gonna be pretty cool. So we're gonna go with a basketball court, and again, as always, for all the viewers, pray for me. All right.
Hey man, you've been crushing it. I'm excited to see what you come up with. And just a reminder, I'm gonna have 15 minutes to build. Demi's gonna have 30. Then at the end, you're gonna decide which build you like better. Let's go ahead and get on into some building in LEGO 2K Drive.
Let's go.
All right, 15 minutes on the clock. I've got my car body ready to go. Let's give this a shot and try and see if we can build a basketball court race car. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. So I'm gonna start with just raising up the bottom a little bit so I can hopefully get some big plates on there and just kind of lay out the floor of a court. And then we're just gonna like move on out from there. This is about the dimensions of a basketball court, right? Now the important stuff, all the detailing. All right, with just over 10 minutes left, I've got the basic kind of lines of the court laid out, so I just need to figure out how to get the nets in there, maybe work in some fun details. Let's keep building. Okay, we've got the basics of the court laid out. We just want to get some other fun details in there, like maybe some branding on the court, so we'll get some fun decals for that, and maybe try to find a way to have a driver hanging out on the court as well. This sort of looks like some sort of home team logo, right? And we're going to put in an area for the player to hang out on. Okay, we got a driver in there. I'd love to get a basketball on the court quick before we run out of time. Here we go, nice little basketball on the court. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna have time. I gotta call it. Well, that's still a pretty cool basketball court. We got some cool details on there. I mean, the underside of the car doesn't look so pretty, but that's all we can manage in our 15 minutes. Dun, dun, dun. All right, Demi, my 15 minutes are up, and I've got, I think, something that resembles a basketball court. What do you think?
Wow. Yeah, that's actually really good, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you.
I had a hard time figuring out what to do for a rim, and then when I look at it, I knew it. That's why I said in the clip, I was like, watch. I am going to have a hard time finding what a rim is. Like, Nick's going to show it, and I'm like, oh, wow, yeah, that's actually pretty creative. So, yeah.
Thanks,
good
man.
job.
Thank you. Yeah. I had some fun with the decals on there. Thought those looked cool.
Yes, man. Like, I, again, did not know how to put details on there. And as usual, you're just showing why you're the Lego master.
Thank you. Very kind. All right, well, I'm excited to get in and see yours. Let's get to it.
All right, let's do it. All right, so here we go. Let's start it off. What do we want to do? Street, off-road? What does off-road look like? Wow. Yeah, let's go street. I'm gonna go street here. Okay? All right, now, all I'm thinking right now is just try to get a very flat surface. So let's go flat surface. Let me go ahead and get a couple of these and go ahead and start flattening it out because we're talking about a basketball court here, so it just makes sense. So now we have a flat surface, but I still see some coverage of the tires. So let me see if I can find a longer. Here we go. This is the base, right? You don't have to worry about all the stuff under the hood, right? We're just getting the base together. All right, perfect. All right, so this should be able to give us. There we go. Now, the question is, how long do we want this court to be? All right, I don't know if a basketball court is actually going to be that balanced, but I'm cool with this. I'm cool with this right now as the base. And also, I'm making sure the arrow's pointing that way, so I want to make sure that I'm actually not having the car backwards, okay? The big one here is that, we got to do some designs, but first I got to figure out a basketball hoop. All right, so I'm not finding something that could resemble a basketball hoop, but maybe I'll just get to that later. Maybe I go bigger base, work my way up. Yeah, let's do that. So let's go bigger base. You see? You see? Hey, you see? All right. The problem is, what would I utilize for a hoop? Why are they not level? All right, let me see if I can do this again. Anyway, so now what we're gonna do is this. I'm gonna go ahead and make the lines for the, I'm gonna make the lines of the court. Let's do that. So let's go here. All right, so the problem is right now I'm trying to find the hoop. There we go, finally got it. I mean, it looks like a basketball court to me. Like, I think people will know what that is. The problem is, I don't know where the hoop, like how to make a hoop. I wish I knew what I could use to make a hoop. And I know like afterwards, I'm like, oh my gosh, I could have done that. I know that's what it is. Come on, something jump at me. Futuristic rim. There we go, futuristic rim. This is what we're utilizing. This is the rim. Boom, let's go. Look at that. That looks like a basketball, like that looks like a basketball court. With time to spare. Let's go. Let's go. This is it. This is the one. This is the one right here. Yeah. Yeah. This is the one. I did it. I did it. All right. So, Nick, again, beautiful court that you made, man. And now here's my creation. Now you took 15 minutes. This is 30.
Okay.
This is more of a futuristic. I'm thinking like you know, maybe like in 100 years, like basketball evolved.
Very sci-fi. Give me a spin. Give me a spin. Let me take a nice look around the whole thing. Dude, this is awesome. Oh my gosh, the clear glass backboards. Like, I didn't even think of a way to do that. That's genius.
Yeah, man. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. I mean, like, okay. So you can tell they're not lined up perfectly. Because I couldn't able to do that. But
you know, that's okay. In the future, they like their offset backboards.
There you go. Yeah, we don't know what the rules could be at that time, right? So
for sure.
But yeah. So I decided to use like the obviously.
No, those
yours was a brilliant idea. Cool. The way that you used to actually make the pole. I went a little different route with the pole, but
I like it, man.
And the rim, you know, what I mean, because you know, like I want to make sure I can actually hit my shot. So I'm in a really big opening.
Yeah.
Right?
But I'm sure the Lego basketballs are really big, so you need a big opening, anyways.
There you go. Exactly.
Dude, that's awesome. Great job, man.
Yeah, and I really wish I knew how to put art on the floor.
Yeah.
I didn't see that part. How did you do that?
That's like when you kind of back out of the build menu, there's options to like decorate and stuff. So yeah, having access to those decals does a lot for something like a basketball court build.
Yeah, well, for future references, I'll be able to know that actually that's what I need to do. Because I was looking, I was like, man, like how can I put lines and stuff on there? But you know, of course, the Lego master, he figured it out. So
all right, well, guys, it is time for you to decide whose build do you like better. You got Brick and Nick's court, or we've got Uncle Demi's court. Let us know in the comments which build you like better.
And before we wrap it up, once again, shout out to 2K for sponsoring this video. Again, we could not do anything. This couldn't even be possible without 2K. So again, shout out to 2K for supporting this.
Yeah.
And again, like Nick said, man, make sure you go ahead and vote. Get your votes in, because I'm definitely excited to see what the results are this time around.
Yeah, and let us know if you're also feeling inspired by our builds and you get out there and build something amazing at LEGO 2K Drive yourself. We'd love to see it. And otherwise, that's the wrap up for the series, Demi. It's been so much fun. Hope you've had a great time tackling these challenges.
I definitely did, man. I definitely did. Come on, like how many people can actually say they went head to head with a Lego master? Like,
not
come on,
many,
man.
not many. And you did it well, man. You did it well. So kudos
you.
to you. All right. Well, thank you so much for watching, and just get out there and keep building, friends.
See y'all guys. Bye.